is the Delimitation Commission's report. What they have done is very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Because if they look at the one constituency, I'll tell you, parliamentary constituency of Anantnag, how is the member of parliament, if he's elected from Rajouri, going to look after the areas on this side of the mountain? Or the one that will be elected here from this side will look after the people of Poonch and Rajouri? You see, this is one instance I'm telling you. Well, we'll fight the election, there's no doubt. We're not going to run away from it. But these are things which pain us. That whereas they say that we want to bring people together, we want to remove their difficulties, and therefore we are trying to see that constituencies are made in such a manner that it's easy for people to have their cases projected. It doesn't seem that this delimitation has done that. It has further alienated people. That is one point. Second point, as far as the Ukraine and the problem there, that will not only affect India, it will affect the world. It's going to affect the world. Soon as elections will be over, you will find the prices of oils will increase because the crude is going to increase quite rapidly, and that will affect prices of all commodities, and particularly those who live in far-flung areas will be affected far more. Therefore, inflation will increase, and that inflation will be very difficult for the poor man to be able to sustain himself in honor and in dignity. So there is no doubt we would want peace to emerge as soon as possible, that that peace is restored in that region. People are... Russia has also its own claim. They don't want NATO around them because they think that it affects their sovereignty. So that it's for the world to realize their problem also. As I think the president of Russia has said, how would America feel if missiles are put as before in Cuba? Will they be able to not react to it? So as far as we are concerned, in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, we feel it's adversely going to affect us. Adversely. We are going to find very difficult to survive, even survive, I'm telling you, because things are going to be very difficult.
How do you see India abstaining from voting in UNSC on Ukraine-Russia conflict, this resolution, sir?
See, as far as India is concerned, India has its own outlook. Indian government has to think of its own self. How India will be able to survive in this situation. As you see, the foreign minister of India is trying his best to see something emerge. But India doesn't have that capacity to really pull these people apart. Secondly, the finance minister's recent statement, that it is going to adversely affect our economy. Yes, our development will fall of the country itself. We know this is something we should have all realized. The world should have realized that this is something which is going to affect everyone. It's going to affect Europe. Very badly it's going to affect Europe.
Dr. The Valley-based parliamentarians in their response to the Delimitation Commission has said that this exercise should be stopped forthwith till the final adjudication of the Reorganization Act comes. However, the fresh draft shared by the Delimitation Commission yesterday has accepted some of the suggestions by the members by restoring Habakatul constituency and Suchelgarh and renaming the Mughal Maidan as back to the Indrawad. So how do you see this fresh draft?
You see, these are cosmetic changes. Does it really change the whole concept of this? I think the Delimitation Commission basically has worked in favor of BJP, thinking that they could have maximum numbers of seats in the assembly, so that they will be able to pass the resolution in the assembly that what they did on the 5th of August has been accepted by the Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir, and therefore if it goes to the Supreme Court again, and I'm sure Government of India will take it then to Supreme Court, and they will say, well, final, it is all done. That is what their aim is. Otherwise, what was the need of Delimitation Commission when we had already said that when the whole country is going to go in 2026 for delimitation, why was Jammu and Kashmir targeted? With what idea? This is what our fear is. That BJP thinks that they can win and they can change the course of the state. That is what their idea is.
One question. Will you go ahead with a bigger goal? PAGD has a bigger goal.
Will you go about what?
Together in elections. Together in elections.
Look, you are already jumping miles forward. Let us first see when the election will come. We'll sit down. And then we will see how we can get on. Because there will be many others who will join us at that time.